move everything here and to start out, and to start the ceremony. For some of you that are not as old as I am, I can remember the great Patrice Lumumba and his famous speech at the United Nations at the Declaration of Independence from Belgium. And remember the horrendous and terrible history of the Belgians' fight against the Congolese, and at the same time, the possible complicity of the major nations against the independence of the Democratic Republic of Congo. Very horrendous time. It was a time that growing up, the independence for African nations were happening all over the continent. And we had a very strong movement here in the United States, freedom movement, reading the books of the great freedom fighters. It was a very historic time. So for all of you who don't remember, I'll tell you the rest of the history later, okay? But I want to first of all thank our dear friend Jim, the president of the Companies Association of Philadelphia, for organizing us and getting us here. And I want to thank him for being here. Certainly, we want to thank the Honorable Councilmember Jannie Blackwell, who without her, we would be no us, there would be no commission, and many of the things that we benefit from now in the city, we, the immigrant community, benefit from now in the city because of her hard work and her husband's hard work, Councilmember Blackwell, for the Lincoln Foundation for everything we're trying to do and hope to continue doing. So please give up your hands. Let me ask the councilman just to make some opening remarks. We have the agenda. We're going to go right down. And as I introduce her, I also want to thank from the embassy in Washington, from the Democratic Republic of Congo, who was here with the also in Spashunga. I want to thank him. And let me say honestly, Ambassador Tufu, she called me herself. She said, Stan, I can't make it. I definitely would have somebody there, and I apologize. So I just wanted to let you know she was engaged all the time. And she brings her regards, and she's sending the second best when there's this. She's number one. So please, Councilwoman Jannie Blackwell, make some opening remarks, and then we'll start with our program.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. We want to say thank you to those who have come from far and near for being here on this very, very important anniversary. As Stan has said, we're sorry we're not outside raising the flag, but certainly our celebration is the same. And it's so important that we remember our past if we are to move forward in the future. So again, we want to say welcome, and we look forward to having this wonderful celebration at Libation Avenue.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Council Lady. I'd like to introduce you to the President of the Companies Association of Philadelphia for his remarks and then after him, we're going to sing the U.S. national anthem and the Congolese national anthem. Okay? After the singing, we're going to have the representative from the embassy to speak. And then the council lady will make several presentations, and then we can eat.
Thank you, Stan. Your Excellency Mufti, and finally, Yves Boucham, diplomat at the Embassy of the Democratic Republic of Congo, United States of America. Councilwoman Honorable Jannie Blackwell, Stan Snorer, Chair of the American Commission of Africa and Caribbean, AFRICA. Distinguished member in the delegation of DRC Congo, member of the community of Congo. Ladies and gentlemen, it is with vivid emotion that I'm standing for you before today as a living witness of the DRC Congo historic flag raising ceremony, bringing together the government officer, Congolese citizen, community leader, resident, and a friend of Congo. This is our moment, citizen of DRC Congo. This is our time of the pride and celebration of the martyr and the father who gave the life and everything they had so you and I can stand tall, joyful, hopeful for strong DRC Congo tomorrow. Our flag is now raising for the first time over the shared city on the street of the international community here in Philadelphia. I cannot help but thank to Councilwoman Jannie Blackwell, without whom this celebration will not take place. Councilwoman, thank you for your delicacy and continue to care the Philadelphia community and the Congolese community that I am proud to lead. Thank you also, Stan, for your daily advocacy and hard work to make us all African and the Caribbean to feel at home. Thank you for all of you for your contribution to make this event the success it has. As I am closing, my prayer is that as a Congolese, we strive the life up, live up the hope and the dream for our flag represent. I pray for peace, justice, prosperity for all Congolese, and that we continue to build in a spirit of togetherness to overcome the challenge and the compassion being conveyed to our youth. As our flag, let us rise together to the challenge and to God to be the glory. Vive la République démocratique du Congo. Vive la coalition congolaise de Philadelphie. Vive les États-Unis d'Amérique.
Thank you very much, Mr. President.
It's now for me a great honor and a privilege to introduce to you our next speaker, Mr. Boshambo, the diplomat at the Embassy of DRC Congo to the United States of America. Please help me welcome him as he comes.
As our leader here said, I'm the Second Secretary of the DRC Embassy in Washington, D.C. And I'm here to represent my ambassador who will not make it tonight because of different ceremonies going on around the town. So, Honorable Jannie Blackwell, Council member of the city of Philadelphia, friend of Congo, fellow Congolese, ladies and gentlemen, it is with great honor that I bring you greeting from Her Excellency Dr. Faida Petifu, Ambassador of the Democratic Republic of the Congo in the United States of America, who could not be here today carried commitments related to our Independence Day celebration. On behalf of Her Excellency Ambassador Mitifu, I would like to thank Councilwoman Jannie Blackwell for her dedication to the Philadelphia community and for gracing this event by her presence. Our many thanks to the City of Philadelphia for issuing the citation for the Democratic Republic of the Congo National Day. I appreciate this important honor bestowed upon the Democratic Republic of Congo and its people and the city hall. I commend the associations of the Philadelphia Congolese communities for their involvement with the city for promoting Congolese value and culture and for the engagement in strengthening ties between the DRC and the host city. You are our best ambassador when it comes to culture diplomacy and our best advocate for DRC investment opportunities. Your presence here on this memorable day is a clear testimony to the Congolese people, determination and embrace in the face of many challenges the country is facing, including war, rebellion, external interference. It is well known resilience that has been the glue that typifies the Congolese people. We remain one and only one nation. When the president was first elected in 2006, the president saw the need to make quick and reaching reform to unite and inspire the country after a war of invasion, which can be described as a national tragedy and civil strife. His vision consisted on rebuilding the fabric of the nation by creating a framework that will help facilitate economic growth, improve welfare for the Congolese and national identity that will help drive these changes forward. The President's plan can be summarized by its 5 pillars. First, the rehabilitation of roads, rail, river, and maritime infrastructures. Second, agricultural development to ensure the country's food security. Third, education reform. Fourth, access by all to clean water and electricity. And the last, adequate health care and housing. This ambitious program, which is underway as we speak, does not drive its determination to fight poverty and social inequality, protection of children and vulnerable populations. On the security sector reform, the DRC is making it underways, tackling the remaining armed group in the northeastern part of the country. The presence of this local and external non-state armed group are slowing developing efforts on this part of DRC territory. A more and more better trained DRC armed force have extended its hands in participating in UN-led mission to bring about peace in neighborhood countries, Central African Republic, and more. Council members, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Congolese, despite remaining challenges, it is therefore with the great pride that Congolese people will, whatever title means they have from all owners of the Democratic Republic of the Congo, and behind are all celebrating with inambished joy the 55th anniversary of the country's independence. Happy Independence Day on behalf of Her Excellency Ambassador Faida. Long life the bilateral relations between the Democratic Republic of Congo and the United States of America. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. You want to lead us in the singing of the Congolese national anthem?
I don't think I've ever heard it.
Thank you very much. As always, I thank God for the privilege of this day and this celebration. We want to present, and we will stand and hand them to both our guests and our honorees. Our City Council, City Philadelphia citation, which reads as follows. City Council, City Philadelphia citation, honoring and recognizing the 55th anniversary of independence of the Democratic Republic of Congo. The City Council of Philadelphia is pleased and proud to honor and recognize the independence of the Democratic Republic of Congo on the occasion of its 55th anniversary. Whereas on this 30th day of June, Philadelphia recognizes the Democratic Republic of Congo and the people of this great country with a historic and ceremonious flag raising at City Hall. On June 30, 1960, the Congolese people gained independence from the Belgian government. Patrice Lumumba became the first Prime Minister of the Congo, and he made a speech signifying the independence of the Congolese people. In his speech, Prime Minister Lumumba spoke honestly about the Belgian people and bravely about the Congolese people, how they were enslaved in their own country after many years of harsh colonial rule. And whereas the following is an excerpt from his speech, and I quote, "Men and women of the Congo, victorious fighters for independence, today victorious, I greet you in the name of the Congolese government. All of you, my friends, who have fought tirelessly at our side, I ask you to make this June 30th, 1960, an illustrious date that you will indelibly be engraved in your hearts, a date of significance in which you will teach to your children, so that they will make known to their sons and their grandchildren the glorious history of our fight for liberty. For this independence of the Congo, even as it is celebrated today with Belgium, a friendly country with whom we deal as equal to equal, no Congolese worthy of the name will ever be able to forget that it was by fighting that this has been won. A day-to-day fight, an ardent and idealistic fight, a fight in which we were spared neither privation nor suffering, and for which we gave our strength and our blood. We are proud of this struggle of tears, of fire, of blood, to the depths of our being, for it was a noble and a just struggle, and indispensable to put an end to the humiliating slavery which was imposed upon us by force. This was our fate for 80 years of colonial regime. Our wounds are too fresh and too painful still for us to drive them from our memory. We have known harassing work, exacted in exchange for salaries which did not permit us to eat enough to drive away from hunger, or to clothe ourselves, or to house ourselves decently, or to raise our children as creatures dear to us. And whereas the city of Philadelphia has demonstrated a history of humanitarian support for nationals of the Democratic Republic of Congo, and recognizes the continued settlement of immigrants from the Democratic Republic of Congo, and therefore by virtue of this citation, the Council of the City of Philadelphia does hereby recognize and honor the 55th anniversary of independence of the Democratic Republic of Congo on this 30th day of June 2015. We encourage all Philadelphians to take part in this celebration and extend to all involved the sincere respect and admiration of our legislative body. It is with great pride that I say happy 55th anniversary. This was agreed to by all members of council and certainly served by the president and myself. God bless you. Congratulations.
We have reading citations. One is for Ambassador Tufu, the other is for the President of the Association, and the other is for New York. So please give our regards to the Ambassador.
First of all, I want to say thank you so much, Council, for everything you do for us. If it was not you, this event would not be happening. And a thank you for the city for all members of the council. Special thank you to Stan. Because every council is 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, I have to call you. I say, you gotta wake up. I need your help for this. Please. Because I don't want to be a person to go to the person who gets there one day. I don't want this to go away. Thank God for everything, and I appreciate that.
Yes, I'm very happy. And I think leadership of the Congolese community here in the Democratic for collaborating.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me thank all of you for coming and joining us and being a part of this. You know, this is one of the tasks that the council here is taking on, and I'm going to tell them about it, is to see how we can more adequately represent the African community here in Philadelphia. And this flag raising ceremony is part of that effort. Of course, with these ceremonies, we're able to work around it. Tell them about your back.
short order now since there's so much national and international activity in our city. And so we've had these ceremonial flag raising, but I promise you, you will see that in short order out on the park. Thank you.
Definitely need y'all to continue to be involved. Okay? While she has done much of this, the work is left up to us. And so there are many things that you know better than I, the kind of problems our community is having in this city. If you don't tell us about it, we won't be able to fix it. We may not be able to fix it right away, but we can work at it. So please come to our city council, come to our commission meeting, as headed by the council ladies. Family the commission for you, for us. It ain't gonna work if you don't come to be a part of it. Okay, so please, our next meeting will be the second Wednesday of every month. So that means July 8th, we'll have our next meeting. And on August 22nd, the council ladies hosting Echoes of Africa. And I want to introduce you to the president of Echoes of Africa. Here she is, from Box, she's the president. Working on a very dynamic program for this year. We have the African Museum on Friday, and then also be on at the zoo on the 22nd and Saturday. So you want to tell them a little bit about that? Please, give them a sneak peek.
Yeah. Good to
Good
see you.
evening, everybody. Thank you and congratulations to the Congolese community, and I think like the whole African community, and thank you so much for everything we're doing for our community. And for the first time, I will stand up again next to my father as the president of Echoes of Africa. And this one will be, I think, really different because we want to make it at the African American Museum, and also it will be also to the zoo. But we want to make it very beautiful, very nice, and we want to also involve every community, all communities, to be part of that. Because once we talk about Africa, I think we should be around all of us and let people know from now on. This will be from the August 21st and August 22nd. Thank you.
You know we're celebrating our 10th year for the Mayor's Commission on African and Caribbean Affairs, and our 20th year for Echoes. So we've been around a long time. We are all brothers and sisters. We love one another, and we struggle to improve the lives of our people and all people each and every day. Thank you.